Hi, I'm Alexander from René of Paris. Today I'm going to go through with you the new Amore products and I'm really excited. I'm going to start with this amazing piece. Okay, this is Glen. I love Glen. I think she looks amazing. I love these kind of choppy layers that we've got inside there. I think it just looks amazing, you know. The sideward bangs look great. How that's framing the face. I'm going to turn her round and take this off a little bit to just show you. Look at that in the back. Look at those lovely flippy choppy layers, like it's been cut with a razor, if anyone's had a razor cut before, or tapering scissors. So it's got that very feathery modern texture. The colour is new as well. So the colour is very unique. It's called cherry brown. Okay, and it's cherry brown because we've got that lovely chocolate root, but with it being a kind of a deepy red, you kind of, you know, you just get that shimmering off the root a little bit. And if you see there, you've got these kind of cherry lowlights and highlights running through. That looks amazing. And let's take a little look at the cap. So as we see, the cap in Glen's has that really nice lace front. We've got the mono top, the open wefted cap, the PU tabs at the sides which help bend the shape in a little bit if needs be, and of course the adjustable straps in the nape area, so if you need to tighten it up or let it out a little bit you can. I'm loving this new style. This is Glen in the Amore collection. She's in natural fibre, she's got a mono top, adjustable straps at the nape, fun, short, ready to wear. What do you guys think of this one? So moving on to Findley now. Findley is also in the Amore collection. She's another new style. And what do we look when we look at Findley's? Well, we have this amazing bob, an A-line bob. That's never going to go out of fashion, always looks cool, but a variation for 2024 with these amazing face framing layers, these gorgeous sideward bangs which kind of hit just around about the cheekbone. One of my favourite lengths for long bangs because it really helps frame the face, very flattering. The colour itself, so this is Cashmere Brown SR. The SR stands for a soft root, so we've got like a softer root area. So it's not so, if you did a full head tint, you'd have a very dark root. This has a more softer kind of blended out root, as if you kind of coloured it with a semi-permanent, quasi-permanent colour, if we were talking about professional hair market. This looks amazing, it really does, but it's not just about how it looks, it's also about how it feels. It feels great because it's made out of the natural movement fibre. Natural movement fibre I'm so proud of. It's completely unique to René of Paris, so we are completely delighted with that. What is natural movement fibre? Well, it's two different fibres working together to give two different deniers of hair, two different kind of hair structures, fibre structures that work at different temperatures, but on the macro perspective, it looks and feels very natural, very much like bio hair. Love that. So I'm just going to take her off. As I said, this colour, get a nicer look at that colour, that gorgeous cashmere brown, just looks great, but the cashmere brown itself has those really nice kind of clean blondes in there. For any of you colorists out there, you'll know achieving that really clean, creamy blonde is pretty hard, so that looks amazing. The cap itself has an extended lace. So extended lace is when we go a little bit further. So on this one, we're around about here and here, which is great if you're a person that likes to maybe wear a headband, or in the summer months, you put your sunglasses on your head and you want to tuck it back. It's going to give you the appearance of it growing straight out of your skin from side to side. Of course, we have the mono top, the open wefted cap, and the adjustable straps in at the nape area as well. You'll find those. And here she is. You know, absolutely great. Just going to give her a little swish on my hand. If you imagine if this is your hair and you're shaking your head, ready to go, all that texture, all that movement just looks amazing. This is new. This is Findley, and she's in the Amore collection. So I'd now like to talk to you about one of the other new styles that's in the Amore collection. I'm sure you were looking at this as I am and thinking, oh wow, another great gorgeous long wig. Well, no, not exactly. It's a bit deceiving because we're getting that appearance of a long wig, right? But, are you ready? Actually, let me turn around first. So let me show you that length there. So look, this is very much like a longer piece. Looks amazing, lays gorgeous. However, this is a topper. Now, what has really been a massive request for this year and last year is larger base toppers. Okay, so this one is our long mono topper with the large base, and this is in the Amore collection. We have that gorgeous mono top here. We've got some open wefted, which has helped us extend the base size. So the open wefted cap running throughout. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips here. Sorry, 5 clips. So giving us a really good area to adhere to the scalp. Here we can adhere these to the side, leaving that beautiful lace free and clear to give you the appearance of growing out the head. I really like this. Love a long base topper. Again, this is in the natural movement fibre, so you can see how it's moving really, really nicely. Okay, it's got a lot of swing, a lot of movement to it. And this one is like, this is a creamy toffee, but it's a creamy toffee R. Now, for anybody that's out there that knows about creamy toffee and creamy toffee R, look at the difference. Very, very subtle, but this is the NM version, the natural movement version of creamy toffee R. So you get a slightly softer root, slightly different, giving us a lot of those tone profiles, if you like, of creamy toffee. So if you know that you work well with those tone profiles, you don't have to change that too much. Just gives you a slight different variation. But certainly for me, this new topper is definitely one to watch. I think it's going to take the world by storm. Absolutely love, love, love this. This is the long TP mono with a large base from the Amore collection. So here we do have Oakly. Oakly is just sensational. I can't get over this style. It's fabulous. First off, she's human hair. Okay, so I'm showing her in this texture. This is fresh out the box. So please don't think, oh right, okay, she's a straight style. Remember, this is human hair, right? So we could straighten this really, really straight. We could make it super curly. We could put a beach wave in. We could put a finger wave, a tumbly roll curl, whichever you wish to have, you could do. But for now, I wanted to show Oakly fresh out the box, just to show you exactly what you'd be getting. You can see these face framing layers, how that shape immediately looks amazing. Now, for me, when I know that a wig is too heavy, a long wig is too heavy, it has an upside down triangle kind of shape, so the point being here, okay, and very, very thick towards the bottom. That's a badly shaped human hair wig because it's too much, it needs a lot of work. Look at this, look at that shape, straight away, just looking amazing. Really, really, I am so, so impressed with this style. But if you think she looks pretty right now, she does, but let's have a look at the cap. So before we go there, just to show you the length, just to show you these layers in there, look, looks fantastic. Lots of movement, lots of shape. So just want to take her off and we can have a really good look at the cap now. So first off, what's interesting to know, she's 100% hand tied. Now that is fabulous, okay? The lightweight feel of this cap is just sensational. Now, if we look at this one section into the nape area, across here, we have 5 PU straps, okay? So these silicone straps that are inside the wig, these silicone straps, these PU areas, these can have glue put to them or tape if you wish to stick it down to your head, but you don't have to. They will also give added grip if you didn't want to do that. That's purely personal. We have another 3 areas here. Now the areas here on these 3 sides is where you will find your adjustable strap, but inside the wig. So around about here, the opposite side of these straps is where you will find the hook to be able to adjust your wig. Again, near the temple areas and the sides, so about here, you have extra area to be able to tape down, and at the front, and of course, we have a lace front. So like anybody that, sorry, if you are new to wearing human hair wigs, we have a tiny lace here, not very much, but this will want cutting, so please see a licensed wig professional when you do have that done. However, like historically, laces have been very, very long. We've trimmed this back a little bit, so you could wear this straight away just by tucking it underneath. But if you wanted to cut that wig, please see a professional for the lace. So just to take another look at this style, looks absolutely fantastic. Really, 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 this is something. Okay, and this is highlighted blonde root is the colour. So very nice, very descriptive. You know, some of our colours, as gorgeous as they are, you know, we have all sorts of lovely names. You know exactly where you are with this. It's highlighted blonde root. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is Oakly. She's brand new and she's in the Amore collection. So I'd like to talk to you now about our final new human hairstyle for 2024 in the Amore collection. This is amazing. This is beautiful. They say leave the best for last. I'm not really doing that because I love all of the styles, but I do have a little soft spot for this one. This is Darra. I like Darra so much because straight out the box, this is how she's come in, all right? So she's straight human hair that can be made curly, can be made wavy, can be made straight, can be put up, can be, so many things can be done with this, and that's why I love the versatility of this style. Now, first off, I can hear everyone's like, that colour is sensational, and I completely agree. This is highlighted brown roots. So it's a very descriptive colour. You know exactly what you're getting, highlights with a brown root, all in that tonal profile family. Looks gorgeous. The browns themselves are not throwing off too much warmth. And you know, warm browns are gorgeous, but what's very, very fashionable at the moment are the more kind of muted browns, more ashy kind of browns. Those are very, very popular at the moment. And it really lends itself well when you see these almost like a mushroom blonde highlight, right? So that kind of undertone, kind of a nude blonde highlight. Looks sensational, amazing, but I need to show you the cap. Now the cap itself is the same kind of cap as Oakly's, but we still want to have a look as well, just to show you. So she's 100% hand tied. Again, we have that extended lace. This lace will need a trim to where you want it to be. See a licensed professional for that. Of course, like I said, 100% hand tied. We've got these amazing silicone strips, which if you don't have any bio hair, this will grip to your skin. If you have bio hair, it will add grip. And if you don't have bio hair and you are somebody that glues and tapes, you can glue and tape on this area or not. That can be as individual as you are. Again, we have those straps for adjusting, which are around about the nape area, around about here on the neck. And as opposed to them being inside the wig, they're on the outside, hidden within that hairline. So, this is Darra. And how has she been? How is she as a wig? Well, I think this is one to watch. I think Darra is going to be huge, as are all of the things in the Amore collection for 2024. We've got a bunch of stuff for you as a little recap. We've got the natural movement fibre, we've got regular fibre, we've got human hair, and we've got a topper. How do you think we did this time round? I think it looks great, and I think it's going to do really well, and I cannot wait to get the feedback from all of you at home and all of our viewers and all of our wig wearers, and just let us know what you think. But for now, thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the new stars. I'm Alexander. This is René of Paris. We'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye now.